Hello everyone, we're here playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I still don't have an intro, so I'm just gonna click new game. There's 3. Justice for all. Justice for some. Cool. Alright, send us in here. Oh god. I mean, can we just say this guy's the killer already? Look at him! Alright, here we go. So, I don't fucking know what any of these people sound like, but here we go. Ugh. Rose. She's fine. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I've gotta find someone to pin this on! Well, okay. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Alright, so I have a theory as to who the murderer is, but I don't want to say it yet, just in case. Just in case it's not true, I don't want to make a fool of myself, you know? August 3rd, 9:27 AM, District Court, depending on what I'm up to. Boy, am I nervous. What did I just click on? Just options? There's options here? Okay, well. Right! Oh, hiya, Chief. Oh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became a stripper. I mean, an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. I don't... What? Is someone thinking this for me? What is this? It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that... Oh, no, that's just someone in the distance who screams in green brackets for some reason. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? This text is so slow. Can I speed it up? Hold on. Newspapers say it was you! Text? Speed? Is there no text speed? There is no text speed. There is text box, there is no text speed. Well, text skip settings. What does this mean? Well. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Yeah, fairly simple textbook murder. A young woman was killed in her apartment. And the guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Oh god, very moist looking, Larry. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I own one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. I'm gonna clear the butts. I'm gonna wipe it clean. Every last speck, gone. August 3rd, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 2, baby. Everyone's so smooth.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
What are you? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, that's smooth transition. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Professional.
Mr. Wright, This is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. The murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
This is so unprofessional. Yes, Your Honor.
Gulp.
Hands shaking, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Phoenix Wright, Larry Butts, Mia Fey. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. The next question. What are the numbers on your credit card? No, tell me, what's the victim's name?
Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot? I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time. Tab? What are you talking about, Mia? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Alright. The victim's name. Cindy. Cindy Blunt Trauma. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Hitting that blunt, huh? Profiles? Mia Fey? It's you, Cindy Stone, age 22. Rip. Larry Butts, age 23. Wait, you've known him for 23 years? But I thought you said you met him in grade school. Are you sure you didn't meet him in the womb? Alright, Winston Payne. Oh my god. He looks like he's about to bring the pain, alright? Lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Alright. Let me, back. You have to press backspace and not escape. What are these controls? Alright.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Cinderblock? The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
hit with a blunt. She hit the blunt too hard. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. You're sweating milk, I can understand why.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Is it fucking Max Payne? Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record, baby! Right. And be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. I still don't know what that means, Mia. Ah!
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
And the prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, God. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? I mean, everyone dies eventually, Phoenix. I wasn't dumped! She just wasn't taking my phone calls, or seeing me, ever. Yeah, no one dumps the Butts. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Transport added to the court record, baby.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Jesus Christ. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I'll wait and see what happens. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen, right? Just let the butts flow. Just let him spew his stuff. Just let the butts spray everywhere. I mean, fuck it. Might be better not to get involved in this one. Well, Mr. Butt. Dude, no way! That's cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
That's what we were doing, what the fuck? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Eh? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? I have an answer, honestly. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! Yeah, I was there. I went! Oh my god, you actually understood it?
Order! Well, Mr. Butts?
Dude, chill! She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. You sound like that? Excuse me? Hold on a second, I need to rethink stuff. What was that? It fucking screeched like a gargoyle. Your Honor, the defendant is lying!
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body, God himself, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime!
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call a witness. It's witness 5.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw to the stand. Oh, Frank Sawit. Yeah, you're so innocent. Look at him, dude. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh, yes! Newspapers, yes!
And Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness account.
You are the least trustworthy human to ever grace this earth. Look at you. Your head just stays completely still while your body moves. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving. Dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. You mean standing in the same spot as you? Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Side used was one of those. Your Honor, I have record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Well, I already see fuck. Well, I cannot. There's a simple word left in my brain. He said that he didn't go into the apartment, but he used the phone inside the apartment.
Now, Mr. Wright,
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
you may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Now, your client is innocent, right? And then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Ah! How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once we found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and point out contradictions in the testimony. I mean, I don't know what a tab is!
Witness's account.
You're going down, you clown.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
So, press and present. Okay, so I'm assuming this is like, your statement is wrong, and then present is like, I have evidence to contradict it. So I want to skip to where you said you went in. Found myself unable to go inside. Okay, wait, go back. This one. Hold it! So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment?
Yes! I mean, no! Nothing!
Okay, what happened next? And then blah blah blah, the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Hold it!
The phone in her apartment wasn't working?
Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right.
But you said you didn't go into the apartment.
Or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone in a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And that phone wasn't working, correct?
And what happened next?
Well, went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. All right. I want to see the evidence. Electricity in Mrs. Stone was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay, that checks out. Statue of the Thinker, it's rather heavy. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Yeah, what the fuck? Present.
Objection!
You found the body at 1 p.m.? You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe! Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death is somewhere after 4 p.m. There was nobody no body to find at 1 p.m. You really have time for puns in a fucking murder trial? How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, that! Oh,
what the fuck is his voice?
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
He was just in the wrong time zone, that's all there is to it.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Sure.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Do you? The time of discovery. I mean, there was a blackout, so the TV couldn't have been on. Blah, blah. The voice saying it probably coming from the television.
Objection!
Hold it right there, bitch! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Go! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Side?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite! Ah! Wait, I remember now!
Mr. Side, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
Did his hair just pop up and come back down? I wasn't looking, but my apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Side. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
During the time. You're just moving faster and faster every time, huh? Sure know how to shake it.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You're the most guilty individual ever.
You saw a cock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Oh my god. Phoenix is just enjoying laying into this fucker. Alright. What do we got?
Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Well, there's no fucking time on this. Hold on. Let's see. I saw there was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Okay, no.
This isn't a clock, it's a statue!
Objection! Wait just a moment, you son of a bitch! Oh, fuck. I opened my inventory. Hold on. Oh, God! The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue! Now, how was this supposed to be a clock?
What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just what do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Side.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? It's a clock!
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a cock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's ass. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he... You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder!
Oh yeah? Prove it!
Oh fuck, I clicked on accident. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard!
Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sod, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. I can't every time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. It's disgusting.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the cock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard. No, I mean, I saw. Shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death!
Order! Order in the court, I see. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. I know because I hit someone over the head with it, killing them, and it made a noise. Fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Try sounding the cock. Sound the cock. Let's sound the cock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the cock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Zip. Beep.
I think it's 8:25.
It certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow! Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sod, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing! Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case! I can't prove that. That's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! I was so close! Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. He really hates him. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sod. No, it doesn't! I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! Well, that's true. God, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Why did I space it out so much? Not so fast, Mr. Sod. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Oh, I get it, Chief. That was a good one. Shut up, Phoenix. Sorry. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ah! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Now let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The one that says she went to Paris. Ba-ba-ba. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong! Proof enough for you, Mr. Sod? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? How did he know my real name? Oh, God! Ugh! He just vomit? Why did he just vomit cum? Order! Order, I say! Mr. Sod is fucking dead. This case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone make a witness vomit cum on their first day and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts.
Woo! Fucking confetti. I wish real courtrooms had confetti, that'd be sick.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Well, it turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sod let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. I mean, what is going on here? What is his haircut? I'm sorry, like, I know you're dead, but what the fuck is going on? And this dress sense? Honey, please. Flustered, Mr. Sod grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2023, court defendant lobby number 2. Whew, still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. No, you don't. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad! Bad, bad, bad! Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed. But my Sydney Wendy's gone, man! Gone forever! Larry, she was a... never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Harry Butts? Oh no. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a murder weapon. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool! Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? Alright, you're the best character. I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Stop doing that! Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Do I? What the fuck is she talking about? I mean, the clock. The fact that she has it. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. I wonder why, Phoenix. I wonder why. Just screaming in his face, take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. The clock that ended her life. It's all your fault she's dead, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast onto innocent butts. Jesus Christ. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the cock and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
You telling me it's Larry's fault 2 people died? Well done, Larry. Fucking dickhead. Ooh, baby, a new episode has been added. Alright, who's the murderer now? You're really sus. You're really fucking sus. Okay, I didn't see that guy at the bottom. He's kind of sus. Save your progress? I would love to save my progress, please. How many save slots do I got? A healthy 10? Don't mind if I do. Get me back to the grind, please. Ah, God, change your fucking ringtone. That's horrible. What the fuck, Phoenix? Stop!
Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a cock. A cock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey! I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the cock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the cock workout. Sorry. I put in some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes.
Wait, what? I think this is supposed to be Mia saying this.
Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up?
I'll be in a pre-trial meeting. Oh my god, this I thought this was like profiterole for a second. Fucking hell, I want profiterole now.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good! Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
You guys are gonna hit the joint together?
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yup, I'll be waiting, Maya.
Ah, God, change your fucking ringtone. That's awful. What the fuck?
Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Cole law offices. I have no idea who this is. The murderer?
No, Miss Faye. I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You're not cogniferous in my background? Jesus fucking Christ. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. It looks so small there. Is it really just going to show the murderer every time? Red, white, blue.
Merit.
Just another murder in the name of America. September 5th, you know the deal. Uh-oh, I'm late. Sure hope I don't run into a corpse. Ah, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. And she said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. Oh wow, a triple date? What's that smell? Come? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. I mean, examine. What's this? Is this like Vaseline or something? I smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. You really have to correct yourself? You can just say her name. Like, it's your thoughts. Like, no one's gonna care if you think her name. Yeah, I mean, her office looks fine. That smell. What? Are you gonna say, Phoenix, I'm fucking dying? No, it's gonna be this thing's gonna talk. Sis? Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? The murderer? Ow! The fuck? Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Hubba hubba. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder and her breast. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. Alright, examine these two things right here. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this. But if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Thinker added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. It must be pieces of the glass light stand laying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Huh? A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Is it a note that has the murderer written on it? She wrote it in her own blood. Double click. The word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Look at it upside down. It says Deedwa. Oh, Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper, welcome, is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record! I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Nah, I'll be fine. And find out what that girl was doing here. The stinker. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. I'm sorry, the word encrusted is so funny to me. No clues here. No clues here! No clues here! Alright. Oh my god, look at those kicks. It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit with a blade with a blunt weapon. Okay, probably died instantly. What is underneath your foot? Is that like a piece of the wall? Alright, anyway. Slide? Oh, baby! Slid to the other side! Alright, well, I mean, I'm just calling the popo, fuck it. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. I don't know who this is. Maya? Police? Please, come quick! What the fuck was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Oh no. She's staring right at me, and I'm staring right back. She's holding a phone in her hand. I do not trust you. Slide! Cha-cha, real smooth. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. Okay. Well, do you think I give a flying turd, Phoenix? Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be in the remains of a glass light stand. Okay. Cha-cha, real smooth. Okay, nice. If it goes orange if there's something to actually look at. The Faneco ledger book. Everything's written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. You're really thinking about that now? God, I'm gonna be so poor now that the chief's dead. Ah, why'd she have to die? Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for before was email. She picked up this ancient models, some garage sales for practically nothing. Who cares, Phoenix? You're telling me, like, your chief is dead and you're just casually, like, reminiscing over the time she got that fucking computer from a garage sale. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed the case reports and recent rulings. Right. The phone receiver's missing a few screws, just like me. Woo! I better not use it. Okay, get out. Get out of this stupid room. How do I leave? Back? Move. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. I knew I should have used chloroform. God damn it. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? What a stupid name. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. What? Okay, I want to talk to her first. Back. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I killed her. I came in. The room was dark. And Sis. So she was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay. I'm gonna show you my badge. I'm sorry, I've never seen that before. I know, I haven't shown it off yet. Pretty cool, right? I'm a real defense attorney. Yeah, I know. Basically, kind of a big deal. Alright, show her this bullshit. And before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. It's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Ah, fuck! They're here for me! Maya, we gotta run! The police! Sounds like they're coming this way.
Freeze, please! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see?
Gumshoe? What an odd name.
We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder.
Must have been that woman I saw.
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay?
Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah.
Whoa! Excuse me!
Eek!
This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What?! The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, wrote down the killer's name.
Killer?
Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct now.
God, he's good. What? Just fucking takes out a taser and zaps her. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Look how smooth this man is. Something about his... Wow, they've poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Serves her right, dumb bitch. Oh! It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired and ugly, God. you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Sorry, not a chance. I want to just be a dickhead and see what she says. God. I know I'm going to be anyway, so... Fuck it. Maybe if I joke a bit, she'll cheer up. No way, Jose! Just kidding. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Huh? Maya? Was that a chuckle? You motherfucker. What? No! It wasn't very believable, was it? Not really. I'm sorry. I just thought, since you made a joke. Please, don't mind me. You're doing just fine. Who's trying to cheer up who here? You're both just the worst. I knew it. No one will believe me. What? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I was just disgusted by your appearance. I never thought... It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me exactly? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So, he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Alright, thanks, Mia, asshole. That's what she said! I'm sorry! I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. I am a genius. But, at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Can I punch her through the glass? Just a reminder, I'm a real defense attorney. You have seen it before, I showed you. How could you forget? That is the coolest thing you've ever seen in your fucking life. You better not forget it. Examine. I'm checking out the sexy man. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Plus, he's handsome to boot. Smile for the camera. Cheese! Alright, anything else cool to look at? No. I like how I can just move. Does it let me just leave? Yeah, see you later, dumbass. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Didn't I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, I'm the murderer. I mean...
Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Suede Shoes, Detective Gumshoe, Detective Gumtree. Gutsy Gumshoe, baby. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, at your service. Hang on, it's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick, get over here!
Yes, sir! Be right there! I am. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Whew, he thinks I'm his lawyer. I would never be a lawyer for that dumbass. Alright, I'll talk to you. Maya. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy?
Huh? You want to know the results, eh? Don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss. It doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report. But that's all.
What? You were very easily persuaded. You went from no way to maybe to okay here, and I didn't even say anything. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgelord.
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Just bullshit. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. And he has erectile dysfunction. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Oh, don't talk about him that way. You made him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Yeah, he's like the final boss and we're already facing him. Alright, can I examine you? No. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Who's saying this?
Cordy line strict, pal.
Who was that? What? Was that a ghost? Did I just hear a ghost talking to me? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. A Serbian film. Sounds good? The sky is blue. So am I. There's that hotel right across the way. The sky is blue, and so am I. Go to Phoenix. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. What a fucking nerd. I'm glad she's dead. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. So you're telling me they cleaned up this room that there was a murder in? Like they put everything back? Okay. Right, I would like to... Just so you know.
Huh? What's that? Sorry, pal, but I ain't got no info for the likes of you.
Well, it's my attorney badge! It's the coolest thing you've ever seen, right?
I mean, I guess.
God, you people. Alright, I'm gonna go back and talk to this fucking wench. She's just crying. Phoenix abandoned me! No one's gonna help me now! Alright, fine. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? It's disgusting. Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Are you in a cult? Acolytes? Like people in religious training? Well, what is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I am a spirit medium. Yeah, nothing strange. In training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Are you a voice actor? I hate voice actors. Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Your phone must just be full. If it records every single call you have? So, you say you have a conversation... You say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh! I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Useless fuck. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. I don't want anything that's you've touched. Maya's memo right to the record. What are you writing? Did you write in Braille? What the fuck? Why do you need this much text to write this? Like, what? This is like Morse code. What was going on, Maya? Could you not just write it normally? So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait, What? So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. What if the entire game was just someone gets killed and then Maya asks who the murderer is and then you know instantly? Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor?
What is it, to defend your life? Because I'm already doing enough for you, Maya.
This is the address of a famous lawyer.
What? Why is his address so long, Maya? The fuck?
My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me?
Fuck you. I'm the protagonist. I'm going to represent you. Have you seen my shiny golden badge? I'm the one who's representing you. I'm sorry. I think this is the kind of thing you should really do yourself.
You're right.
Is something wrong? Problem?
Actually, I asked the police to contact him, and they tried calling a few times. Nobody could get a hold of him.
You couldn't find him?
I have no one left to ask.
Say, what about your parents? Anyone but me, really. I'm just sick of you already. Okay, don't worry. I'll go ask him for you.
You will? Thank you so much.
I'm just worried that what will happen if I can't find him.
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
Oh god. I wonder which one. When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Smell you later, home slice. Like, oh god, wait. Please tell me you can change the controls. You cannot change the controls. It's backspace to get out of stuff instead of escape. I keep pressing escape and it opens a fucking pause screen. Alright, just a reminder. Right, no. Like, what? What the fuck did she write? Dear Diary. Alright, move. Go to this fucking palace. Grossberg law offices.